Have you ever looked around your home and thought, this is the safest place I know? A place filled with memories, comfort, and familiarity. But what if some of the greatest risks to your health were not outside your home, but quietly living inside it? Not loud, not obvious, but slowly affecting your body day by day. Today, we're going to talk about 3 silent killers that are more common in senior homes than most people realize, and a few hidden risks that often come with them. This is not to create fear. It is to help you see what is often overlooked. Let's begin with the first. The first silent killer is loneliness and social isolation. It doesn't always look like sadness. Sometimes it looks like quiet days, with fewer conversations and longer hours alone. A man named Robert, age 80, lived in a comfortable home. Everything he needed was there. But over time, his social circle became smaller. Friends moved away. Some passed on. Family visits became less frequent. He began speaking less, smiling less, not because he wanted to, but because there was no one around. Loneliness affects more than emotions. It can influence sleep, appetite, and even physical health. It is a need. And when it fades, the body often feels it. The second silent killer is poor nutrition. Not necessarily a lack of food, but a lack of proper nourishment. A woman named Margaret, age 77, still cooked for herself. But over time, her meals became simpler. Toast instead of balanced meals. Tea instead of proper hydration. She said, "I just don't feel like cooking anymore." This is more common than many realize. Appetite changes. Energy decreases. And slowly, the body receives less of what it needs. Poor nutrition can weaken muscles, reduce energy, and affect overall health. It doesn't happen overnight. It happens quietly, meal by meal. The third silent killer is lack of movement. The home can become a place of comfort, but also a place of stillness. A man named George spent most of his day sitting, watching television, reading, resting. At first, it felt deserved. But over time, he noticed something. Standing became harder. Walking felt less steady. Movement keeps the body alive. It supports circulation, balance, and strength. Without it, the body slowly weakens. Even small daily movement can make a difference. Now, alongside these 3 silent killers, there are other hidden risks that often appear quietly. One of them is clutter and fall hazards. A familiar home can sometimes become less safe over time. Loose rugs, dim lighting, objects left in walkways. A woman named Helen tripped over a small rug she had walked past for years. She never thought it could be a problem. But as balance changes with age, small hazards become bigger risks. Safety often lies in small adjustments. Another hidden risk is ignoring small health changes. A little dizziness, a slight change in appetite, mild discomfort. These can be easy to dismiss. A man named David noticed he felt slightly off balance some days. He ignored it. Until one day, it led to a fall. The body often speaks quietly before something serious happens. Listening early can make all the difference. The final hidden risk is losing a sense of purpose. This may be the most subtle of all. When daily life becomes repetitive, when there is little to look forward to, the mind and body can begin to slow down. A retired teacher named Susan found herself feeling less motivated after years of an active career. Then she began volunteering a few hours a week. She said, "It gave my days meaning again." Purpose brings energy. It gives direction to each day. And without it, even a comfortable home can feel empty. When you look at all of these together, something becomes clear. The greatest risks are not always dramatic. They are quiet patterns, small habits, subtle changes. But over time, they shape health in powerful ways. The good news is this. These silent killers are not inevitable. They can be noticed, understood, and gently changed. A phone call can reduce loneliness. A balanced meal can restore strength. A short walk can improve movement. A small adjustment in the home can prevent a fall. A simple purpose can bring life back into each day. Now we would love to hear from you. Which of these silent risks do you recognize in your own life or in someone you care about? What small change could you begin today? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Your experience may help someone else see what they may have overlooked. And if you found this video helpful, please like, subscribe, and share it with someone who values safety, health, and independence. Thank you for watching, and we look forward to seeing you in the next video.